strength training can actually increase your life. I know. The ultimate reason you and I go to the gym is because we want to look hot. But strength training goes so much deeper than that. In this video, I'm gonna prove it to you that lifting weights might be one of the best investments you can make in your life. We will look at 10 reasons because we don't have entire day. And these 10 reasons might actually change your life and even send you to the gym every single day, except on rest days. Hi, I'm Arzu. I'm a neurophysiotherapist and studying to become a nutritionist. And you are probably not familiar with me yet because this is my second YouTube video. But I know that we will be friends soon though. Let's get started. First, longevity. Your DNA is made up of chromosomes. And every chromosome has a tiny cap known as telomere. It helps in protecting your genetic material. And as we age, these telomeres become shorter. And scientists use their length as biological marker of aging. Interestingly, research shows that people who do exercise, especially strength training regularly, tend to maintain longer telomeres compared to people with sedentary lifestyles. So believe it or not, exercise, especially strength training, can actually increase your life. Second, sugar control. Now let's talk about something everyone worries about today. Blood sugar, which basically is glucose in your bloodstream. Most people think that only way to control blood sugar is to stop eating sugar. But your body actually has another powerful way to manage sugar. Your muscles. When you strength train, your muscles become so active and so hungry that they start pulling glucose from your bloodstream. You can think of the muscle as sponges which soak up the sugar. So instead of glucose just hanging around in your blood and causing those weird glucose spikes, it gets used by your muscles. In fact, muscle is one of the largest sites of glucose utilization and storage in your body. Muscles, bro, grow them. It will show one day. And yes, if you have muscles, you can enjoy those desserts guilt-free in moderation. Third, insulin sensitivity. We just talked about muscles being hungry for glucose, right? That's just half the story. For glucose to enter in the muscle, it needs a little help. And that help comes from a hormone named insulin. You can think of insulin like a key. Your muscle cells are like rooms with locked doors, and insulin is like the key which can open the door so that glucose can enter and be used for the fuel. Now here is the problem. Because of our sedentary lifestyle, many people develop insulin resistance, which means that the key stops working properly. Even though the insulin, the key, is there, the door doesn't open properly and sugar stays inside the bloodstream. That is one of the main reasons behind type 2 diabetes. But when you strength train regularly, your muscles become so much more sensitive to insulin and the key starts working again. The door opens more easily and the glucose enters the muscle more quickly. Your muscles become so much efficient that they don't even need that much insulin to get the job done. Fourth, higher metabolism. When you strength train regularly, you build muscle. And muscle is a metabolic active tissue, which means that your body has to spend energy to maintain it. So the more muscle you have, more calories the body burns. You are burning calories even at rest. Congratulations, you have now faster metabolism. 5. BDNF. So listen, when you exercise, your body releases a chemical known as BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of it as a fuel for your brain. BDNF helps your brain grow new neurons, strengthens the existing ones, and helps build stronger connection between them. Which means that your brain works better. You have better focus, you can remember things properly, you can think clearly. And research also shows that regular exercise can reduce the risk of neurological decline, including Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and Alzheimer's. So if you are lifting weights, you are not just building a stronger body, you are also making your brain sharper and smarter. Beauty with brains. Sixth, immunity. Exercise increases the circulation of immune cells in your body. It keeps your body's defense mechanism more active and more responsive. It also helps in reducing long-term inflammation. Research also shows that people who exercise regularly often find that their bodies are better at handling common infections such as flu, cold, cough, and they recover fast too. So what else we are training here while lifting weights? Your immunity. Seventh, bone density. An interesting thing about bone is that they thrive under pressure. The right kind of pressure though. When you strength train, your muscle pull on bones. That pull creates mechanical stress, which stimulates osteoblasts, which are your bone forming cells. It makes your bone stronger and denser, and they become more resilient and less likely to fracture. which means that you can keep moving freely, dancing, roaming around, traveling, and doing whatever you love, even in your 60s and 70s. Also, it becomes extremely important for women because after menopause, the risk of fracture and weak bone increases significantly. 8th, back pain. Okay, this one I have actually experienced myself. For almost 5 to 6 years, I had chronic back pain. I tried a lot of things. But when I started strength training regularly, that's when I finally began to see the change. My back pain gradually started reducing, and today I don't have that back pain anymore. And yes, we have strong research evidence about it too. 9th, mood regulation. When you exercise, your body releases something which is known as happy hormones like dopamine, serotonin, endorphin. These chemicals help you improve your mood, reduce stress, and even make you feel better. You know that high which we get after a good workout? People who exercise regularly often feel more calmer, more positive, and mentally stronger. And over time, regular moderate exercise has also been shown to reduce the risk of anxiety and depression. 10th, injury prevention. As we get older, slipping and falling can easily lead to serious injuries. But when you strength train regularly, your body can become more stronger, more stable, and even more responsive. You move better, react faster, and even develop stronger bones and muscles, which means that there is almost zero to very little chances of getting injured from these mishaps. So strength training actually helps you build a body that can protect you for the rest of your life. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or there's any topic you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one.